Hey guys, my name is Sandra and you're welcome to Sandrita So in today's video tutorial is about this little tote bag here with wrench handle. So if this is something you like to watch, let's begin. So here I've already cut out my pattern, and here I have two of the main fabric and two of the lining. And as for the main fabric, I ironed this padding to it, strong padding. And here is the side of the bag. I have one of the lining and I have one of my actual fabric, which I also ironed a strong padding to it. And for this one here, this is the handle, and this one is going to be the handle that will be runched or that will be gathered. These little pieces here is what I'll be using to make the loop for the handle, the long handle. So what I'll be doing is that I'll place this together, right side facing right side, and I'll go ahead and pin it down. I'll pin it all the way around. So after pinning it all the way around, I'll go ahead and get the other one. This is it. I strongly suggest that you first of all add the long hand loop before joining these two together, as it was a very big struggle for me. So here, after doing that, I'll go ahead and stitch this down. I'll do the same thing on the lining, and for the tiny pieces, I'll just fold into two. Even the handle, I'll fold into two right sides together and I'll stitch them down. I'll do the same thing on the main big fabric for the rush handle. I'll do the same thing, and after stitching it down, I'll go ahead and turn them right side out. So this is the lining as I finished stitching it down. I have this velcro that I used to make my the ones that I have left when I made the tummy wrap, the video for the tummy wrap. So here I'll be pinning it down on the right side of my lining, not on the wrong side of my lining, on the right side of my lining. And I'll go ahead and make sure that the other side of the velcro is being placed with the first one that I just pinned. So I'll make sure that they are the same height so that when I finish making the bag, they can close perfectly. If you have any other closure that you can use this to fasten the bag, go ahead and use it. This is what I really have. So after stitching it down, I have something like this. So what I'll be doing next now is that I'll go ahead and get my I've already sewn this down, so I'll just set this my lining aside, and I'll get the tiny one that I said I'll be using to make the loop for the side for the long handle. So here I'll be coming down by 2 inches, and on the other side too I'll be coming down by 2 inches as well. So I'll go ahead and mark it, and I'll get that tiny one for the long handle. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, and I will show you how I'm going to be attaching it. I'll place it down like that, stitch it, and I'll flip it up like this. I'll go ahead and stitch it, top stitch on it like that. I won't be top stitching on it all the way through. I'll get my main handle and I'll pass it through the runched one. I'll go ahead and pin it down so that I'll secure it. I don't want it to go back inside, as it's going to be a lot of stress for me. So I'll just go ahead and pin this down here. I'll go ahead and pin the other side here as well. So after doing that, I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other handle as well. You see it's coming out perfect and nice. So that's just it. I'll set it aside, do the same thing on this one. So here from this edge here, I'll be marking in by 1 inch. I'll be coming in by 1 inch on the edges. So that is where I'll be attaching the handle. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing all the way around. So this is it. I've already attached this one here. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be pinning down the handles like that. Just watch carefully and you'll get what I'm trying to explain to you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and also turn on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I post a new video. So after folding it in like that, I'll go ahead and, from that my 1 inch that I marked, I'll place it like that, and I'll go ahead and pin it down. I'll also pin down the other handle as well. So just go ahead and do yours if you are working with me. So after pinning it down, I'll pin this one too. So after pinning it, I'll put everything inside the bag, and I'll get the lining. I'll be please putting the lining inside, wrong side of the right side of the lining and the right side of the bag. I'll go ahead and pin it down. I'll sew this up round, and for here I'll have about this space here for little opening to turn everything inside out. So after stitching it down, I have this opening here. I'll go ahead and turn this inside out. So after turning it inside out, I have something like this. So what I'll be doing next now is that I'll get that opening, and I'll fold it in, to have a neat edge there. So after folding it in, I'll go ahead and top stitch, and I'll be making the top stitch all the way round. I suggest you use a very strong needle, maybe a size 21. So this is the final look of the bag. I think this is nice. I also put the handle of the bag that I already own. So if this is something you like, please give it a thumbs up, comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And until my next video, happy sewing.